What's going on, good people out here in Bottle Land? Look, we pulling up for another episode of the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. This one is going to be near dear to my heart. Everybody that you see on this screen is family, blood related. Everybody that you see on the podcast in general is family, but these is my folks. You feel me? So, what's going on with my co-host Carolina? What's happening?
Ain't know what's going on with y'all on this Wednesday. We're going to kick it off just right on this Wednesday.
Okay. I got my big cuz up top, Mr. Pastor Palmer. What's going on with you, brother?
As I always say, one time for your mind, two times for your soul.
For your soul. And then it's my profound honor to bring in Mr. Jonathan Austin, Cakes by Jon. We about to introduce y'all to the new wave, man. This brother is fantastic in this kitchen, if you understand what I'm saying.
He be whipping it, bro.
Yes, sir.
So what's going on with you? Cakes by Jon. It's gonna be Cakes by Jon all night.
Hey, sound like a plan, cuz. Sound like a plan, man. I'm with everything.
Right.
I take Cakes by Jon, Jon by Cakes. You name it.
That's what's happening. We got your contact information, your email rolling down at the bottom for the people that want to be believers and they want to test out your works. We gonna, make a way for them to reach out to you.
Absolutely. Sound like a plan.
All right, so here we go. It's first call. First call is a segment that we do every episode when we introduce a new cast member. This one for the family right here. Let's go. All right. So, Cakes by Jon.
Yes, sir.
First call is just rapid fire questions. First thing to come to your mind based on what I'm saying. If you need further explanation, I'll give it to you. But we just want to answer, man.
So, man, we good. Roll with it, fam. Roll with it.
You a Cadillac whipper as long as I've known you, man. So I'm gonna ask you, Vogues or Blades?
Oh, Vogues all day, man. You can't go wrong with Vogues. Vogues last me 2.5 years on a pair of Vogues, man. Okay. And if you put that nitro in them, I ain't never had to put air in mine.
See, hey, look, we already starting with the education. We already started. So if you out here with that lack with them Vogues on, go ahead and get that green cap. That's what he's telling y'all.
Absolutely.
Oh. So real plain and simple, chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Okay.
Vanilla has a bit more robust flavor to it for me. Chocolate is chocolate, man. You can't go wrong with chocolate, as you can see by the screens. So you can't go wrong.
Hey. All right, so hoop game strong. Your oldest son, I see him hooping everywhere. You got him live on social.
Yeah.
Slasher or pull-up artist?
He'll pull up artist, man. He'll pull up on you from anywhere, man. You give him a little bit. He'll tell you first time, hand down, man down. He's 12 years old. You let him sling it. You let him sling it. He'll embarrass you.
I know that's right. So what about you though? When you was hooping before the knees got a little shaky?
Yo, I told him, I said straight up and down that when I was 12, he sent me home crying.
I know that's right, man. Look, we bring them here so that they can be better than us, right?
Absolutely. That's where we at.
All right. Hot or cold?
I'm a June baby, man. I love that heat.
Okay.
Love that heat.
And then the last one, in the vein of bottom of the bottle, cognac or whiskey?
Cognac, man. The darker the berry.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm a whiskey drinker because cognac, it just stay in me too long. I smell it in my sleep. It come out of my skin. I'm a whiskey drinker, but we can always pull up to the same table.
Absolutely.
All right. Carolina,
Pastor.
what you got for him?
All right. So we about to do first call for Pastor Palmer. For some of y'all don't know who Pastor Palmer is, he helped us ignite the torch of Bottom of the Bottle from Let's Talk Under the Tree. You can catch his podcast. Sometimes we're on it. Sometimes we're not. Sometimes he will be on ours. Sometimes he won't. But he has his own great platform. He has a very good platform that a wide range of topics. So, Pastor Palmer, first call.
Yes, sir.
First call is going to be Florida weather or Carolina weather?
I'll pick Carolina weather because, get a little more chilly up where y'all at. Out in Florida, it's hot as hell pretty much every day.
Okay. How hard you want these questions to be real quick? Because I got two on my mind. I don't want you to stop paying bills on these questions. Though.
Don't even leave it up to him.
All right, don't leave it up to him.
Well, nah, yes. Go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Is it the blue and gold? If you want, I'm sorry. If you wasn't purple and gold, what would you be?
Oh hell!
If you wasn't purple and gold, what would you be?
You're trying to get me killed.
Yes.
I'll probably don't think I don't know how to answer questions. I think I would make up my own fraternity, like orange and maroon.
Orange and maroon.
Good answer.
Them some ugly ass colors though.
They are like school days colors or something.
Right.
Okay.
And I guess what? I'll name that fraternity Pooch Fi Pooch.
Pooch Fi Pooch.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's a dope one. All right.
That's a good question though.
When you was in the service, the best place you visited, you were stationed at in the service.
Well, the best place I visited, this is a true story. The first place, right out of the country. I never went out of the country till I stopped to the port of Panama. So, I didn't know the world that had black people that couldn't speak English. So it was a culture shock to me. No offense to Cakes by Jon, but I seen this dude black as him. I thought he could speak English. I walked up to this dude. He was talking to me with his hands straight Spanish. That's when I knew the world was different. They have Africans or whatever, different type of people that speak, other languages besides the United States. They just like us. They're just not from, United States. It was Panama. That's when I learned that the world was different.
All right. Right now, any job in the world, what would it be?
That's a good question.
No job. Fuck jobs. Jobs are suckers.
Actually, believe it or not, what I do now, I did a complete career change, truck driver. And I like what I do because I can't work on the job structure because I know I'll quit. Like when you hear the whistle blow, ding, ding, eat your cheese sandwich, back on the clock, drink your sweet tea.
All right, last question.
All right.
If you had to stop the day, you gonna turn off the mic or you gonna take them gold Tims off?
He trying to make the brothers come out. He trying to make the brothers come out.
You gonna turn off the mic?
I had to turn the mic off.
All right,
boy, you an asshole.
Hey,
that's one of those questions you interview like Barack Obama.
Hey,
well, man, look.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah, much respect to Pastor Palmer.
Appreciate it.
We also want to shout out the mailman, Nicole, and whoever else in the chat room. We want to thank y'all for viewing us today. But
so let's get into it. Cakes by Jon.
Yes, sir.
What was it? What was the first thing? Did you just want to find out if you could bake a cake from scratch? Like, how did you get started on this particular journey?
Nah, man. Coming from a family who cooked, man. I always loved to cook, man. I started off cooking at people's barbecues. They paid me to grill their food, and just one day I was at service, and my man came through. He's like, "I know you barbecue all the time, man, but yo, do you bake?" I was like, "Man, I bake a little bit." So he's like, "Man, I got some family coming to town, man. You think you can make me a carrot cake?" I was like, "Absolutely." Went home, pulled out one of my recipes I had, made the carrot cake, came back the following week. He was like, "Yo, Jon, that cake is banging." I was like, "Yo, that's what's up." 2 weeks later, he came back and was like, "Yo, can you make me another cake?" I was like, "I got you." He's like, "Yo, let me pay you for it." I was like, "Man, ain't nothing but some eggs, some butter, some carrots, man. I got that in the house all day." Well, turned in, came back that third week and was like, "Yo, listen, I'm gonna need one more cake." I told my mom about it, but you cannot give these away. You can't give them away. You gotta sell these things. And I was like, "You serious?" He's like, "Yeah, man. Everybody that tasted cake was like, this cake is banging." And he was like, "Yo, Cakes by Jon." And this was 10 years ago. I said, "Cakes by Jon? That sounds interesting." So my first cake was a carrot cake that one he was the lead, not the lead singer, but he was the orchestra of music at the church. So he came 3 times in a row, and Cakes by Jon was born on the 3rd time, just by him saying, "Let me get 3 cakes." And I've never not charged for a cake since then.
Let me tell y'all a little quick story. So I was telling my homeboy, I said, "Hey, yo, my cuz, he baked cakes, right?" So he was like, "Word?" And everybody know, like, you know, we from down south.
Mm-hmm.
So when I told him, I said, "Yeah, my cuz, he from up north, and he baked cakes." So the first time after he met you, we was talking, he was like, "Bruh, I didn't think he really made cakes. Like, with your up north accent, you swear you on the block. Like, you slinging, like, you talking slinging cakes like somebody on the block." And then you were like, "And I use baking soda." You was like, "What? You advertising that?" Oh,
Yeah.
hey, but you know what? What I seen Master P do that you might want to put in your hustle. You know, Master P got his own baking soda. You know, Cakes by Jon baking soda make your cake taste better.
Yo, listen, there's opportunity for a lot of things, man. I don't let nothing go past this here without letting it stop in the middle. Serious. I don't. Nope. I heed all instruction. I heed everything. Anytime somebody
And
tell
I
me
don't
something,
see why not.
yep. At least I'm gonna do is give it thought.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what any good businessman will do. Like,
Yeah.
you know, people say ain't no such thing as a stupid question. You can modify that a little bit. I think sometimes there are some questions that don't need to be asked. That's how I say it. But in order for us to progress as a people and take advantage of our natural talent, you know what I'm saying? You were a cook based on your upbringing, your family. You started out barbecuing, doing whatever around the kitchen. You locked in on the bacon thing. And it seems to be 10 years later, the best, you know, decision that you could have ever made.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll put in more hours in the kitchen sometimes that I do at my job at office, that I sit down every day for 40, 50 hours a week. I'll put in more time in this kitchen. And I love this more than sitting at the office, but the office pays more for now. But this right here is where it really is. I release everything in here, man. I let everything go in here. Anything I'm thinking about, anything I can think of, anything I'm feeling, nothing leaves this house without my love to it. Absolutely nothing. Period.
Oh man, look, I'm gonna take a shot to that because we don't be loving. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We don't display the love a lot of times. We don't talk about the love a lot of times.
Yeah.
And for you to be raising 2 young men, you know, right now, young men, 3. Boy, look, time be flying, cuz.
You do.
Time is flying.
Yeah, it is.
Which one of your sons, which one of your sons take the most interest in what you do?
My middle son, man, his name, I call him Sweets, man. That dude, he right around the bowl. Every time that bowl finished, he ready. That's Sweets.
Okay.
That's Eddie. That's my middle child, man. He don't eat a lot. You wouldn't think that by the way he looks that he don't eat a lot. But he's heavy. He's nourished very well. But when it comes to sweets, this boy eats you out of house and home if you put it in front of him. Only thing he don't eat, he will eat the cake and take the nuts off the top without using his hands. Yeah,
that's a wild boy.
Yeah,
that's a wild.
That's my boy. That's my boy. He's the one who takes a little bit more interest than the others. The others they kind of do it because they want the finished product. But Eddie, he'll go ahead and further with it. He'll go further with it.
Okay, that's what's happening. So
my dude.
So far, like, you still work a full-time job.
Yep.
You really, this is your second full-time job, the way it looked. What's the biggest order in the shortest amount of time you had to put out?
I got finished. I did a full sheet cake, man. A full sheet cake in like a 4-day with they wanted strawberry filling, buttercream, airbrush. It was for a dude who wears blue. I don't know what y'all know blue flag. And so at the time, you give me 3 days, man. That's all I need. Give me 3 days, and you got that thing right. And I'm taking something up front. I don't take no losses. You know what I mean?
Man,
so
right.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
yeah. So 3 days, man. Anything under 3 days, I can still get it done. You know what I mean? I can still get it done, but it's going to cost you a little bit more for a rush order.
Right.
Time is money. Money is time.
And we got to act like it. Straight up and down.
Absolutely. Because if we go other places, man, they ain't taking no shorts. You want a rush order, they're going to make you pay for it. And what you going to do? You're going to pay for it if you want it, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
But what's the difference with us? What's the difference for us?
Right.
Pastor,
Yes, sir.
You need a cake. What cake are you ordering from John?
Give me the golden.
He trying to win the bros back.
Yeah, he trying to
What now?
Yeah.
Purple and gold special.
Purple and gold special.
Is that a chocolate cake? Is that a strawberry cake? Like what's the filling?
The filling is that buttercream frosting dyed in purple buttercream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, purple actually stands out better than a lot of colors, man, because it has that high volume in it because it has so many different colors in it. You know what I'm saying? Purple is just not purple. It's mixed with different. So when you hit it just right, it stands out. Especially when you contrast it with other stuff around it. You know what I mean? It stands out.
Okay. I got a question. Since me and you getting up in age a little bit and you doing all this mixing, what kind of shape are your elbows in and your wrists? Are you besides smelling the cakes, are you smelling is everybody smelling Bengay in the house?
Nah, man. Hey, I got them 3 boys, man. They stay active. They football players, basketball, they run, they surf, not surf, but they skateboard. They do all of that, man. I stay busy.
Okay.
And then I got these wonderful KitchenAid mixers, man. My wife takes care of me. I got these KitchenAid mixers, top of the line. This is the baby one right here. The other one's on the other side, which is the industrial. They do all the work, man. I just put the ingredients in.
Okay.
Right, man. Look.
So
don't tell them all that, man. Tell them you work hard. Tell them you got to keep the sweat out the batter. That's how you keep the prices up. You feel me?
So what's your best selling cake?
It went from carrot cake, man, but I guess it depends on the holiday, man. The Southern cake is a red velvet. I flipped it and started making red velvet cheesecakes. I sell, if you ask me in a year how many red velvet cheesecakes I sell, I'd probably say like 150.
Dang.
Maybe a little less. But during the holidays, it's sweet potato cheesecake. And I think my fam on the bottom can attest to that one.
Yeah, man. I took that ride. I got a cake ordered. I sat there, we chopping it up in the yard. He was like, hey, man, I got this other one. I was like, for real? Went in the house. He pulled that thing out. He's like, somebody ain't get it. I tell you what. Go ahead and bring that on the ride. We put both of them in the seatbelt and brought them on back. On back down 77.
Sweet potato cheesecake is by far on Thanksgiving the top seller on Thanksgiving around that area. I stopped taking orders for Thanksgiving in September.
Dang.
September 15th, I stopped taking orders for November because I'll be booked. I did 75 cakes from November 20th to November 26th. I did 40, and then I did 30 the following month for Christmas. 35. And that's not including the cakes I did just going out to my family house. So 75 in the pocket, and then the family ate good.
Oh, yeah, I know. Cause I came up. I know you about to cut me off, but I had to use that family plug and get that hookup and get that order in.
Yeah. You was late, wasn't you? You was late.
Yeah, I was late.
Now, this is my testimony.
Yeah.
This is my testimony for Cakes by Jon, and it don't get no realer than this. So that Thanksgiving, he came down there. He got a red velvet cake. He got the sweet potato cheesecake. It wasn't another cheesecake in there.
It was the strawberry. It was the strawberry cheesecake.
The strawberry.
Yeah, the strawberries. Okay,
with the homemade,
so
yeah.
the testimony, we're gonna leave the cheesecake out of it. Cheesecake is near and dear to the fat boy's heart. If I had one right now, I wouldn't be talking, I'd be eating. But the red velvet cake, right? We had all these desserts, so we're not gonna really go crazy. We cut off some red velvet cake for Thanksgiving. Everybody got a piece. We froze the rest of the cake.
Yes, sir.
In the freezer for 27 days. Take
Yes,
it out
sir.
the day before Christmas.
Yes, sir.
Let it thaw out. This cake still tastes like it was fresh out the oven, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, look. My cousin ain't playing around, cuz. And
Yeah.
look, I'm fat. Look at my neck. Look at my neck. Look at my neck. I got plenty of space for desserts of all types. Cause look, if they take my toe, they take it. I knew what I was in for. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But Cakes by Jon, that's real work right there. It's real craftsmanship. He care about what he putting out.
Absolutely.
It's a business, but he cares about what he putting out. So
yeah, man,
if you're in the market, you see what you look. His email running across the bottom. Reach out to him. You ship, you like, so what's
no. So the thing about shipping, man, is shipping entails freezing, dry freezing, and then having to deal with those guys delivering those packages and throwing stuff around. A lot of times when people ship, they use fondant, and fondant is that hard candy on the outside. Well, a lot of times they do that. Just me personally, I don't do that because I think that a lot of bakers hide the fact that they haven't mastered their inside cake. They've mastered the outside and makes it look all fabulous and pretty, but the inside, it ain't what it is. Well, I started from the inside. Got that right, and then I went to the outside, but I didn't do fondant because I wasn't a fan of it. So everything I do is homemade icing, homemade buttercreams, things of that nature. So I don't ship. But if you in the area, an hour and a half, price is right.
So if you in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, or you gonna be in that area and you want to pick up Cakes by Jon, hey, that's where you find them. You can find them as Cakes by Jon on Facebook as well. You know what I'm saying? Carolina, what else you got for them?
Man, I just want to say it's that baking soda. Like the moistness in his cake is that serious. I asked him, I was like, bruh, this couldn't have came out of box. And he was like, nah, I still use baking soda. So every time I go to the store and I see baking soda, I be thinking about his damn cakes. Like his cakes be extra. Like to not know a man's craft and to really know his craft as far as your taste buds and your senses, that tells you a lot about how much he puts into his cakes. I've been to the man's house, in the man's kitchen. You can't see the stove. You can't see the countertop. You can't see no kitchen table. There's nothing but cake equipment or cakes already made. Like that's serious for somebody that like you don't even see that in a grocery store. I've been to several different cake places or cupcake places, and there's no line. You just see cakes in the window. I've been to this man's house and seen cakes lined up, ready to be picked up. And I don't drive far for no cake. I don't even eat cake like that. But I done drove over an hour to get some cake.
I'm gonna do it next month. My birthday in July. I'm gonna put in an order with you when we get done with this. Because I need
all you gotta do is say the word, man. I'll come hand deliver it.
Well, see, when you start talking like that, cuz I mean, look, I can't turn down nothing but my collar. I wish I had a collar on so I could turn it down for you.
Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do, right?
Hey man, look, you gonna come down. You know, we got a little bottle. We got a little mystery bottle for you. You know, we've been friendly like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember a time that you came down, cuz you came down with some cake. You hung out with us. You ate good. You mysterious, like it was some circumstances, but you found your way back to your room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was bad off.
He was eating his food off his chest. That's that mystery bottle. See,
yo, Pooch, man, they had me, Pooch.
They had you?
They had me. They had me. They had me like the big dude, just out.
Hey, Pooch, when I saw, he called me the next day, and he was like, "Hey, yo, cuz, I still had the food on my stomach."
Slept all night, woke up to food on his stomach.
Word up, word. That's true. That's true. Yeah, man.
Man,
it's always a pleasure, man. It don't seem like, even though we don't see each other the way we see each other we used to, but it's never ending, man. As soon as I get back with you guys, man, it's just like, I guess when I bring cake, that's like, yo, I know I should come around more. That's my thing. I bring cake. That's like my savior right there. You know what I mean?
So we love the cake, but you ain't got to bring no cake. You feel me?
Yeah, I know.
Because we gonna do what we gonna do. Cause your uncle hold a place near and dear for you. Cause so anytime you ever showed up, what your uncle do?
Yo, pull up a chair, glass.
Show you a good time, man.
That's right. That's right. You hungry? He always got something fried up.
Hey.
That's right. That's right.
Man, look.
That's good.
I love it, man. Look, I'm here to support you in any way I can. It's for the love, just like you love what you do. If I could do anything to help you with your business. So let me ask you this. What's the greater plan? Because how much longer are you going to actually go punch a clock for these people?
Well, I'll be totally honest with you, man. Somebody wise told me when you can't do it no more from the house. And at this point, it's getting close. If I'm doing cakes I'm taking orders on a constant basis. It's getting to that point where I got to start thinking about letting go of something. And it's definitely not this kitchen. So if the kitchen is going to give me more than what I'm doing on that 9 to 5, something's got to go. And it's not quite there yet. So in the meantime, if I'm doing that, and I'm in this kitchen for another 50, 60, this is overtime money. Overtime money in this kitchen. You know what I mean? So as long as they give me the opportunity to do it at my house and do it right by law, I'm good. Until I can't do it no more. And I'm not the person that's going to tell me that. Y'all know who's going to tell me when it's time.
Right. Oh yeah. I'm surprised I ain't seen her walk through yet. But that's what it is, man. We gotta have somebody to keep us on track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It only works the way it works because of your support.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she took them upstairs, man. She took them upstairs, told them Pops is gonna be on family podcast, man, doing what he loved, talk about. So y'all gonna have to keep quiet, man. So she fed him, took him upstairs, and she over here taking pictures and making sure I'm good.
That's what's happening, brother.
You know what I mean?
That's what's happening.
Yep.
So before we came on, because you showed us like you had some banana bread over there, man. Can you bring the banana bread?
Yeah, he
like maybe they can smell it.
He old school.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See that look you see how it's shiny across the top? Yeah. That's real butter and shit like that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. Yeah. I literally made this specifically because I was coming on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then I taste tested it. So it was good money. And I don't eat my own product. I don't eat cake. Y'all don't see me eat cake.
Yeah, guess what they say, fellas? Never trust a skinny cook.
Hey, look, heard that. Normally, I would agree with you. Pastor, but I done had too many of these cakes.
Yeah.
Hey, fam, I've been doing this 10 years, and I ask for people's honest 100 opinion on their emails back and when they post and stuff. And in 10 years, I've never had a negative review. You're never going to find a piece of hair, an eggshell, the cake leaning sideways. If it ain't going, my name is on that. So if it ain't going out 100%, it ain't going out. But I'll chop that 90% cake up and I'll make 100% back
So that's all right. Don't come get the cake. We'll go by the slice.
That's right.
We'll go by the slice.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, man,
If
my name is on. My name is on that.
Sold in the park, I want in.
Yep. I try to do it right, man. I try to do it right, man. I give people what they want. I'm not skimming. I'm not shortcutting. Everything is out the box. It's out of here. They can keep that. Everything I do, eggs, butter, milk, straight up and down. No box included. No Betty Crocker nowhere. Nope.
It's not rocket science. It's just, do you care about what you're doing for the people?
And that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. I do.
Man, you absolutely do, man. Look, I have never talked to anybody. You know, I know people that got a lot of different things that they do, a lot of hobbies. As far as the energy level in which you talk about your business, there ain't that many people that have that kind of energy for it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and this is 10 years later.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when you was making 4 or 5 of them at a time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now you doing hundreds of cakes annually. You probably over, 1,000 cakes over the last 10 years. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you had to put a number on it, how many cakes, cheesecakes, breads, how many things you think you made?
So you figure, man, I do 75 cakes. I do 75 cakes just in November. So November to 10 years, we already talking
750.
Seven, yeah. Cakes. Wow. That's just November. So I'm gonna put a round number out there, maybe like $2,000, two G's in cakes in the last 10 years.
I know you're light bill high as hell.
I was thinking the same shit. I
was
like, bro, I know your AC on in the summertime.
Light bill high as hell.
They don't call. Hey, you gotta think, man. I think smart. I bake when everybody else is sleeping, so the only thing that's working is the oven. That's why they call me the late night baker.
Right. We got to get that on a t-shirt, cuz. We got to get your merch game up. Yeah. The late night baker just sound gangster, cuz.
Yeah. And that's what I do. That's what I do. I bake at night. Seriously. For no other reason. The house is cooler. There's no electric going on. The only thing that's working is the mixer and the oven.
Man,
that's
awesome, brother. That's awesome.
Gotta save money any way you can.
I know that's right.
Yeah. So
you do.
That's blessing.
I enjoy it.
Do you use a convection oven? And part two, and another part of the question, when you check the cake and see if it's done, are you old school with a toothpick, or you just mash it for the fingerprint? See it, sponging.
Oh, you smell it.
So you can smell it.
I never use a clock, and I don't use a toothpick. Everything I've done based off my nose.
Wow. I never
based off my nose.
I never heard of
that. Yep.
That man just know what he's doing, Carl.
You need to be on the A&E channel.
I'm working to, hey, look, check. That's on my list. If I keep doing the things I'm doing with the passion I have, I believe you'll see me somewhere different soon. This is just the start for me. This is just the start. And I appreciate getting, being put out there, but literally the more times we talk about it, the more people that taste it, somebody going to come around. Because they say you tell one person, you give one person a cake, then you give 2 people a cake. 2 and 2 is 4. 4 and 4 is 8. Y'all know the math. It's just going to keep building.
Straight like that.
Gonna keep building, and then sooner or later, somebody gonna say, "Yo, who made that?" A lot of times they're gonna say, "What woman made that?" You're gonna be like, "Nah, this dude named Cakes by Jon." Jon, that's a dude. Absolutely, all men.
Yeah, he made cakes with Timberlands and triple fat gooses on.
He said, and don't make no mistakes around him.
Don't. You see me come through with the wave cap on. All that.
Yeah.
I stay true to it. Just because I bake, I'm not gonna lose who I am. You know what I mean? I bake. I'm from up top. I still rock Timbs. I still go out into the range and all that good stuff. I keep it gully, but keeping it gully ain't putting money in my pocket.
Say you don't know if he coming to deliver you your cake or rob you.
Either.
I seen this man outside of work, cuz you won't know.
You won't know. Yeah. Man. Yeah, it's coming soon, man. I got plans for Cakes by Jon, man. As long as I keep doing things right, keep staying humble and not letting my head get bigger than the product and just stay focused, I'll be all right.
That's what's
and
real,
even when
man.
it stops, it's still going.
Well, like I said, like you've been doing this for a long time now. I watch you step up as far as, you know, the amount of work you do.
Right.
I watch your talent for decorating increase just over the years, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm watching, and
Yeah.
I only want to see you succeed, brother. So anytime that you want to come on and you want to talk about your cakes, we're going to talk about some ideas for cakes and some decorating, and we just going to do everything we can to help your family. You know, you are family, but you got a family of your own. And ultimately, that's what it's all about, man, is let's be better than what we were. Let's be, you know, the best that we can be for everybody that we need to be that for.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of things people don't know.
I'm going to raise a glass to you, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm going to raise a glass to you because people don't do what you do.
I go early. Yo, and you know, it's self-taught. Just in case people were asking or where do you go to school. I'm self-taught, man. I literally, at a certain point in your pinnacle, when you're self-taught, you got to say to yourself, let me go get some more knowledge and see what else I'm missing. You know, so I did go down to the college and take that culinary jump off, and it wasn't much that I was off. I think the biggest thing I was off was like knowing how to price myself, knowing how to price myself, price my product, knowing how much an ounce costs, you know, because everything costs. Everything costs. Got to be able to break that stuff down. I can bake all day, but do you know how much you're baking?
Right.
You know, straight up, like if you like cakes, so you doing cakes, cupcakes, cheesecakes.
Yep.
Breads.
Cupcakes. Breads.
Yeah. What else you got? That right now? That's where you at right now.
I started doing mini versions of everything because a lot of times people don't want a whole cake. I want a cake, but I don't want a whole cake. So what I started doing is busting it down. So I get a whole cake, and then I got my 10% cake, which is the same version, the same prettiness, the same elegant look, just a smaller version, just for self. No sharing. So you can get you a 4-ounce red velvet cheesecake or a 4-inch red velvet cheesecake. So
my fat
everything
ass
I do,
want a whole cake and the mini cakes.
And the mini. Yeah, so everything I do, man, I just bust it down and make it simple for everybody. Like I say, I still do slices, I still do pies, apple pies, sweet potato pies, everything, you know, breads. Only thing I don't do is pastries right now, but I'm working on pastries. Cream
That's what I was
cheese,
gonna say.
pastries.
So that's your next evolution. You know, you think you're gonna do like cookies or brownies, or your next step is the pastry.
Those are already in the bag. That's something I've started already. I've been doing brownies and cookies and things of that nature, pies, but I have a hard time doing pastries because the dough has to be different. The pastry dough has to be different. The bread, the flour is different. The texture is different than cakes. That takes a little bit of time. It's not an overnight process to learn how to do a pastry and have that thing nice and fluffy and the tenderness of that bread. You know what I mean? So I've lost a lot to the garbage. You know?
I know that's right.
So, but if there's no loss, there's no gain.
True that.
You know what I mean?
We need to get you a hot sign. We need the Cakes by Jon hot sign like Krispy Kreme.
Hot and ready?
Yeah, man.
Hot and
Straight
ready.
up, you just put it in the garage window. Cakes by Jon.
Yeah.
Don't pull up if that light ain't on.
Right.
Don't pull up. Don't pull up. Don't pull up. Yeah, man. Everything happens for a reason, man. Everything that y'all talking about, the little hot and ready signs. I just might, I might just send out a nice little text to 30, 40 people. Like, yo, I got such and such on deck. Come through. Pull up. Everything on discount. Gotta go.
Hey,
gotta make room for more cakes.
You need to get that shirt with the cake. You gotta get that shirt with the cake and say "smelt ready." Hey, you go smelt ready.
That's 3 shirts, cuz that's Cakes by Jon, Late Night Baker, and Smelt Ready.
Smelt ready.
Yo, that's Smelt Ready with the logo on it. Yo.
Yeah. All right, now we won't talk too much because you know.
Yeah.
That's your idea. You know what I'm talking about? But the next time we get together when there ain't no mics and no cameras, cuz look, my brother is the idea man. Carolina Dirt, cuz he got 1,000,001 ideas. I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm telling you, he just put one in my back pocket. He sure did.
Yeah. So let me got anything else for Cakes by Jon before we get up out of here?
Yeah, hey, cuz I think you have the it factor, my brother. Some people have it, some people don't.
Yeah.
And you walking in your gift. It's self-explanatory. You don't have to talk about it. And when I see your products, I call it bacon cocky because you got it.
Yeah.
Not literally. The cakes are talking, so I call it bacon. Actually, that's a shirt, bacon cocky.
That's full. The merch line getting deep now.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Right. And
for
just
the people
go ahead.
that haven't seen him, I'm sorry. For the people that haven't seen him, again, you can go to Facebook, search Cakes by Jon. He got pictures up of things that he's done, beautiful work, beautiful decorations, and I'm fat. They taste good too, cuz you can trust my word. You feel me?
It's the last thing. It's the last thing I got. How long you been posting your stuff on Facebook? All your products? A couple years?
A few years now. A few years. I stopped posting, man, because I found out that every time I posted something, I don't say no names, but every time I posted something, I saw it in somebody else's shop. So I stopped posting stuff.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep my ideas to myself. Like that sweet potato cheesecake, I don't see too many people do it the way I do it. They put the sweet potato in the cheesecake. Nah, man. I got something different. You know what I'm talking about.
Don't say no more.
I ain't say no more. Nope. But yeah, man, I stopped posting, but talking with some people in the business, they're like, nah, man, don't worry about that. You do what you do. You keep posting, push everything out. Push all that stuff out, post it, Instagram it, however, like put a smoke signal with your picture in it. I don't care. Just put it out there. So that's where I'm back to.
Good, man. First time I seen you post some cakes, I didn't really know what you really did, but I know you bake. I said, Second time, Third time, I said, well, I'll be damned. He got it. That's true.
It went from something, like it's crazy. Like you hear people all the time that say, I cook, I grill, I bake.
Right.
But for you to turn it out the way that you turn it out in the capacity with the quality, that's what sets you apart from 9 out of 10 people, cuz.
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying?
It's for Dolo. I appreciate that, man. And a lot of it is that passion we talk about, man. And a lot of people do it, man. They got the extra baker. They have the extra line chef and the dishwasher. Nah, bruh. I do it all for Dolo. All of it.
And it's working.
So, yeah. It's everything is part of the craft, man. You got to work your craft, and it starts with everything from measurements to washing dishes after you put the cake in the oven. Get ready for the next one. You know what I mean?
Hey,
so
my pops took your idea, right?
We do.
He put that oven in the garage, bro.
See?
He put a whole oven in the garage, bro.
See? There it is.
He said, I ain't cooking nothing in the house now.
There it is.
Like fish grease or nothing.
There it is.
Nah, but I want to get on here real quick before we go. Also, is the 4 of us is a family connection, and all of us are starting have our own groove and our own lane. And it's nothing but respect, and it's good to see family members do it. let alone people that look like you do it.
Yeah.
So I just want to say kudos, and I want to pour a shout to all, to the four of us as far as family, as far as just doing something different than the old norm of just wasting our life away of doing nothing.
Yeah.
And showing people that it's okay to be proud of other people, man. It's okay to give people kudos, give them their flowers. It's not about what they can do that you can't. Find something that you can do. They'll be proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, man.
Right. That's
Get
true.
my decanter.
I appreciate y'all. Yeah.
I ain't never had no clear Douce.
You can have that. You can have
I bet you know that. I bet you know that ain't Douce.
Hey, fellas, check it out. Carolina Dirt introduced me to some bad whiskey.
That was not no bad whiskey.
I said, damn that. I took a half an ounce of that. I said, hell no.
that was not bad whiskey.
They call it monkey shoulder for a reason. And I still got it.
You still got it.
Yep.
Hey, man, look. It's been another fabulous show. This one, of course, is near and dear to my heart. I love each and every one of y'all. I don't have no problem saying that. We going to get together. We got July, my birthday, my brother's birthday, my mom's birthday. We going to come out of there with at least 2 or 3 cakes, cuz we got to do something.
Absolutely.
So, is there anything that you want to tell the people that's listening that might run across this video about Cakes by Jon before we leave?
Hey, listen, if you ain't had it, man, if you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, get at me. Get at me. I'm a self-taught, passion-filled baker who loves to please the people with the quality goods. I think that's it, man. I just come through. I let my work speak for itself. I ain't got to talk it up.
Hey, look, you ain't got to say no more than that. And again, like